Let's take a look at another common disease, or I would say classified probably as two different diseases. One is the irritable bowel syndrome, which is IBS, and the other one is ulcerative colitis, okay, or we call it UC. And however, they're linked, all right? So let's take a look at nature.com and see what it has to tell us with regards to electroacupuncture. Now, this article was quite recent, 4th of May 2023. Nature.com, as we know, is highly credible. And this is what it has to say. The protective effects of electroacupuncture on intestinal barrier lesions in IBS and UC model. Irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, and ulcerative colitis, UC, are two intestinal diseases with different pathological changes. Electroacupuncture at Zusanli, which is ST36, that is a particular point, okay, just below your kneecap, on both IBS and UC is widely used in clinic practice. But it is unclear whether acupuncture at one acupoint can treat two different intestinal diseases at different layers of intestinal barrier. To address this question, we explored three intestinal barrier lesions in IBS and UC mice with the aid of transcriptome data analysis and studied the efficacy of EA at ST36, okay, that point on them. So this is done on mice, and let's see what they have found out. All right. So, yeah, it goes on to explain what IBS and UC is all about. So, if I may, and highlight this so that you can see it more clearly. Irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, is a functional bowel disease characterized by abdominal pain and altered bowel habits. It is divided into the diarrhea predominant IBS, okay, diarrhea predominant, or the constipation predominant IBS, or the mixed bowel habit IBS subsets according to the symptoms. Ulcerative colitis, UC, is a form of inflammatory bowel disease characterized by relapsing inflammation of the colonic mucosa. Although both of the two diseases are intestinal diseases, their pathogenesis and pathological characteristics are different. Among the numerous causes of disease, intestinal barrier plays a crucial role in protection against environmental threats and the resident microbiota. All right, and these are the results. Transcriptomic analysis revealed that intestinal barrier in UC and IBS was disrupted to different degree in the three layers of intestinal barriers. Electroacupuncture improved colonic lesions and permeability. Electroacupuncture recovered intestinal mucus barrier and reduced inflammation. Electroacupuncture improved intestinal epithelial barrier. The pathological changes in three layers intestinal barriers of IBS and UC are slightly different. Electroacupuncture can improve the intestinal barrier damages of IBS and UC, indicating that the role of electroacupuncture may be a steady state regulation. And this is the conclusion. To sum it up, with the help of transcriptome analysis, this study elucidated the similarities and differences between IBS and UC in mucus barrier, epithelial barrier, and vascular barrier. We found that the EA at ST36, okay, electroacupuncture at ST36, that particular point, can reduce the lesion in corresponding layers of intestinal barriers of UC and IBS. Our results provide details for understanding that EA can treat intestinal disease as well as deducing that the effect of electroacupuncture may be a kind of homeostasis regulation. There you have it. There is hope. With electroacupuncture, it can help your IBS as well as your UC, which is your ulcerative colitis problem. Give it a try. You have nothing to lose.